Previously...
I am going to be a dad.
If you have enough courage to stand up for me and the baby like that, then I should give you a chance to be in your child's life.
That was Bishop Green. He heard about the speech and I've been suspended from my duties until further notice.
Andrea Summers is my real name.
You're not deep, Liz. Sonya knows that you and Andrea spent the night together.
Oh, I mustn't have ended the call. Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, Mark. The baby hasn't made it.
I'm going to be there for the memorial.
He gave up his right to be there, so it'll go ahead on time.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Is that old demon haunting you? 'Cause girl, I saw what he could do. And when you've got so much at stake, I know it's hard to keep it straight. 'Cause it's the lonely folks who can love the most and turn their weary.
Everyone asks me, why a lamb? Why not a teddy bear? I wanted something different. I thought you deserved something different, Caitlin. And your mum, you would have inherited all the best parts of her. Oh, she loved you. From the moment that I realised that you were in my life, I kept imagining what it would be like. What your first word would be. When you would take your first step. Your first day at school. I just wish you knew how much you were wanted. How much you were loved.
Watch the darkness break, and they have nothing left to lose. Nothing left to lose.
This is really beautiful.
Are you sure? You've known Mark and Sonya longer and they've put a lot of faith in me. I just don't want to disappoint them.
Do I? I can't even imagine how hard it's going to be for them today. Saying goodbye to their daughter.
Makes you realise how lucky we are, doesn't it?
Yeah, we are.
Father?
Your Grace.
Paige, you look well. With the refugee centre moving forward, I need to familiarise myself with all of those meetings, along with your other appointments. Do you have your calendar ready?
No, I don't. I've been focusing on the service for a memorial this morning.
I'll be taking over those duties as well.
This is for our friend's baby.
Sonia Rebecki?
Yes.
The suspension is immediate. This memorial could attract the sort of attention the church doesn't need right now.
Look, they're going through one of the toughest times in their life right now. And they asked me to do this for them.
And you were warned to stay out of public scrutiny.
Look, I respect the decision of the church.
Good.
But this isn't about me. This is about them. And if I can't officiate as a priest, then I'll just do it as a friend.
Unless we picked up a bit of time in customs.
Yeah.
We'll make it.
I don't think I can do this.
We'll get through this, okay? Together.
I just want this damn cad to move.
Yeah, what? Okay. Let's not get worked up, Toad. Look, I'll ring Susan and let her know where we're at, okay?
It's Carl. Carl, where are you?
Oh, hi, darling. Look, we're on our way. We're just in a bit of traffic. The service hasn't started yet, has it?
Not yet. People are still arriving, but I don't think it's going to be long.
What? What is it? Has it started?
No, not yet.
Then, is it Sonya? Is she okay?
Darling, how is Sonya?
Well, she's with Mark. It's hard to say.
I'm so sorry, Sonya. If there's anything I can do for you both, please let me know.
Thanks, Paige.
I need to be there for her.
Darling, I'm not sure how long we'll be. Can you ask them to delay the service?
Well, we already asked Sonya that this morning. She made it very clear that the service isn't about Toadie. Carl, you still there?
I'm here. Okay, well, that's fine. You just let me know how you get on.
Will do. Okay, bye.
Thanks.
Hey.
Toadie and Carl are running late. They were hoping you could delay the service until they get here.
I didn't want to prolong it for Mark and Sonya. Did they ask?
No.
Look, out of respect to them, I'm going to have to proceed on time. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming today to celebrate the life of Caitlin Brennan.
Can you call Susan again and just make sure that they haven't started?
I don't want to push the situation.
Sonya doesn't want to wait, does she?
Susan said she'd do everything she could.
Why would she? Not after everything I've done.
And the impact Caitlin had on Mark and Sonya was truly profound. I saw how she transformed them both in an incredible way, heart and soul. And even though she's gone, that change within them lives on. The gift of a child is something that no one should ever take for granted. And as we reflect upon what Caitlin brought to Mark and Sonya, to all of us here, I want us to focus on the joy that she brought to their lives, and not the sorrow that we have today. We need to hold on to that feeling of joy and of love, because that is what gets us through even the hardest of times.
You right with the bags?
What are you doing? No, Toadie!
I'd like us all to place a white rose on the table as a symbol of innocence and love. And on behalf of Mark and Sonya, thank you for being here today with them.
Do you think I should try Carl again, see where they are?
It's too late. Toad's missed it.
You'll always be with me, Kate. I love you.
I can't believe it.
Who's that?
That is Bishop Green.
Bishop? Bishop Green. Hi, I'm Lauren Turner. Paige's mum.
Paige, of course.
Yeah, she told me about Jack's suspension.
It's a church matter.
Well, actually for us it's a bit of a personal matter because, Jack is going to be the father of my grandchild.
This is not a minor indiscretion. Jack will be dealing with the consequences of this for the rest of his life.
Yes, and yet with so much on the line, he's still faced up to Paige and his responsibilities. How is that being a bad example for his parish? And if I'm not mistaken, Jack isn't the only member of the church who's behaved inappropriately. The way you treated my daughter was unacceptable.
I'm so sorry.
How's the arm? Must have been a hell of a flight. Long time sitting there, not knowing what you'd come back to.
I just wanted to be there for Sonya and help her through this. She wouldn't even talk to me. She just walked off. I wish I never went to London. I just want to go back to the way it was.
You're the only one that can turn it around.
I'm just going to make it worse.
Well, there's nothing wrong with telling her how you feel. I can take you to the wake if you like. Toadie, you have to talk to her.
I was at the lake earlier. I saw the memorial.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to let Mark and Sonya down.
And you were right not to. It was very moving. The personal connection you had with them was what they needed. I would have never been able to give them that.
Well, I appreciate your feedback, but I didn't officiate to earn your respect. That was for Mark and Sonya.
Yes. It always has been about your parishioners and making real connections, putting their needs above your own. They helped me realize that I need to support you in staying on in the church.
What about the Archbishop?
I've spoken with him. I explained that the future of the church is in the hands of priests as dedicated as yourself, regardless of the scandal.
So does that mean I get to stay on here in this parish?
There are some conditions.
What's that?
I want you focused on your day-to-day duties, rebuilding the trust of your parish. So you'll be removed from any special project, including the refugee center.
But I've overseen that since day one.
The Archbishop will put someone else in charge moving forward. We also want you to move parishes. That way you can carry on your work without distraction.
No, I can't accept that.
The community isn't happy with you.
Then I will show them how committed I am. If I leave now, it's like I'm running away. And that's not the message that I want to put out there.
Very well. You stay here for now. But if the backlash continue, the Archbishop will be forced to take action.
It was a beautiful ceremony.
It was. Well, it's good news, but I just need to stay out of trouble. No making any sense.
Well, how's that going to work now that I'm staying?
All the parish knows, but look, I don't want you to worry. I just want you to focus on the most important thing in our life.
Yeah.
Let me take this.
Oh,
okay?
thanks.
I'm sure your doctor's given you options. But if you're looking for a good counsellor, I can recommend someone at the hospital.
I haven't even thought about that yet, Carl.
For both of you.
Thanks, Carl.
Sonya. Can we please talk?
Hey. Sonya doesn't want to see you.
She's my wife.
Doesn't give you the right to be near her.
Please. Okay, she's upset. I want to help.
Hey. Sonya is barely keeping it together. You need to leave before you make things worse.
This is my house. Where do you get off kicking me out?
You really think that Sonya wants to deal with her cheating husband right now?
Okay, Toad, come on, mate. Come on, come back to our house.
How you doing? I just want to
get myself together.
No, you're allowed to grieve.
Well, I can't do that right now, Susan.
I think you have to.
Well, what if that's all that I feel? What if there's nothing else?
It is all you'll feel for a while.
Well, I don't want to. I don't. The memorial today was so real, and I don't want it to be real.
And I wish it wasn't. But it's going to be painful for a long time. It's going to be hard, it's going to hurt, and you're just going to have to let it hurt. But then, one day, you'll wake up and the grief won't be as consuming. And then a little bit later, it'll be even less. I don't know that it ever goes away completely, but it'll never feel as raw as it does now.
Well, I know what grief can do to people. I know where it leads.
Of course you do. Then you know you have to give yourself time to heal. But Sonya, the situation with Toadie is different. You can't leave that up to time to fix. Not if you want to work it out. You don't have to make any big declarations. Just tell him how you feel.
But all I feel is anger and just disgust, you know, and I just feel betrayed.
Then tell him. But you have to take that first step.
Hey. Thanks for coming. I wanted to see you before the memorial. I'm so sorry.
Just don't say sorry. That's all I've heard today is how sorry everyone is, and I just don't want to hear it.
What do you want me to say?
I want to know why you did it.
Okay, well, when I left for London, there was all this tension around Mark and that he was hanging around so much, and I felt like he was getting in between us.
You can't use that as an
I heard
excuse.
that you two were sleeping
I
in
did
our
nothing!
bed.
I did nothing! We did nothing! Not like you and...
I never meant for it to happen, and as soon as it did, I regretted
But
it.
something like that doesn't just happen. You wanted it to happen.
No.
And it's right from when she got here.
Okay. As much as I hated myself for it happening, I tried to fight it. I found old feelings for Dee coming back, and I'm
Stop
sorry.
it. I don't want to hear it. Stop it.
mean it.
Just stop. I don't want to hear it.
Please remember that that woman cons me.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it wasn't Dee. You still chose her. You know, I saw the two of you together. Do you know what that did to me? saw you make the conscious decision to be with her. And there's no coming back from that, Jared. Our marriage is over.
No. No. Please. Please. No, don't. Oh.
Unmissable drama.
I'm not having her live with two unhappy people for the sake of a dead marriage.
You expect me to save your marriage?
I love you, and I want you to be happy. But what you did